And so without further ado, let us roll through the picks here. Now, believe it or not, I have to go to Jedi's Twitter account to get the picks to remind myself. One second. Give me a moment. Everyone just calm down. Could we get a drum roll, something? Do we have anything like that? Did you take my mic down because I was typing? Is that what just happened?
Yep.
Wow. You don't like the typing? Does it get on your nerves?
Honestly, that was just that was a mistake, Ariel. Thank you for just pointing that out.
All right. So he picked, we'll get to the result, the big finish in a moment. He picked Sungwoo Choi, who lost via split decision. He picked Jack Della Maddalena, who's going to be on Wednesday's show, by the way, who had a massive win over Ramzan Amiv, won via TKO in the first. So he got that right. He picked Joanna on Jacek. Unfortunately, she did not win, and he had a lot riding on that one. The future bet of her being champion by the end of the year probably ain't going to happen now. Got that wrong. He picked Yuri Prochaska, so shout out to that. Got that one right. He also picked Yuri Prochaska, Glover Teixeira under 2.5. Didn't get that right. Obviously, it went almost 5. Then he had a parlay of Zhang Yanjacek 1.5, and he lost out on that one. What was it? It ended at 228. He said something about it not like being 2 seconds off, so I guess it should be 2.5. Who the hell knows? Valentina Shevchenko money line, got that right. Prochaska and Teixeira fight doesn't go the distance. Got that right, but it doesn't matter. That's how parlays work. So in the end, results are do we have his recap there? Here it is. Singles, 3 for 3. Parlays, 0 for 1. So minus 1.2 units in the single department. He lost 2.26 minus in the parlay department. The total is still very impressive, plus 35.72 units. Now, I see a lot of people giving, this is the type of guy that I am. I'm a foxhole kind of guy. I see some jabrones coming at GC and being like, where are these odds coming from? He has said it. Don't be an idiot and just jump on Twitter and think that people work on Twitter. No, we do shows here, and we talk about on this show and his other podcast with Jed Meshew, No Bets Barred. He has said this time and again, he grabs these when they come out, and he more often than not will tell you when he grabs them. So don't just look at the finished product and say, oh, where's this line coming from? You make it come on. No one's making up lines here. You dorks. Enough already. I just had to get that off my chest. He actually gave us a little breakdown, Rick and I, a little breakdown of what happened. So this is his thoughts. This is what he wrote. Another rough week. I think that's 2 in a row where he's on the losing end. All good. Joanna Zhang finishing 2 seconds short of the over 1.5 gives us another losing week. So that was the one. But wait a second. Rick, can you explain this to me? If the fight ended, because second round, I'm such a dumbass. Yes, 228 would be over 1.5.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really dumb.
No comment.
Yes. Real life pain watching that happen. Parlay dead. Joanna play dead. Joanna future dead. Her bad. That's right. There was a lot riding on that one. Oh my gosh. And also it was at 5 a.m. He would have finished up 0.7 instead of down 3.46. Wow. What a swing. Jack Della is the man. Agreed. What a performance by Jake Matthews. Yes. Jake Matthews, it feels like Jake Matthews has been in the UFC now for 14 years, and yet he's still 27 years old. I don't know how this is possible, but it's incredible. OMG, that main event, I wish I was there to chop it up about it. I think he means here and not in Singapore. He's down 3.46. He mentioned that already. Just bleeding units over here in Euro. Up 23.66 on the year. 35.77 all time. So it's crazy. I mean, that's quite the run. Again, you have people being, ew, post the sips. Ew, where did this line come from? Ew, I take this very seriously. Ew, I'm just going to go on Twitter and talk shit about everyone and just be angry, jealous, and just overall a downer to be around. Also, he added some big hitters, and they're pretty crazy. People just keep sending him stuff. Here's one. Mark Ranigan had Yuri by rear naked choke submission at plus, get this, 15,000. Plus 15,000, $5 to win, 750. Also hit a plus 2,989 2-week 9-leg parlay and ends up profiting almost 4,000 on the weekend, all because of the Yuri choke. Could you imagine that? All because of the Yuri choke. By the way, Yuri, is it true that Yuri via RNC in the fifth round was something like plus 20,000? Where are you guys? I'm picturing you guys laughing in the back. Do you guys like the voice or do you not like the voice?
I just turned to Joe and I was like, "How long do you think he's going to do the voice?" And Joe was like, "I think it's here to stay."
Oh, it's here to stay, baby. Oh, it's here to stay. How about Kyle Grant? Kyle Grant is not a big bettor at all. Claims his baby turned his $20 bet into a $200 bet, and it was Joanna starts round 1. Valentina Yuri Glover fight doesn't go the distance, so it won, but he had to sweat it every step of the way. Now, who's his baby? Oh, there's the baby. That's amazing. I was looking at the thing that he wrote, and then I look up, and there's a guy sitting there with a baby. I wasn't sure if the baby was like his girlfriend. Now, by the way, how did the baby... Yeah, sorry, someone could have told me. How did the baby turn the bet $20 into two? Like, what did the baby do?
Press the phone.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think the baby was playing and made this bet?
No, he's making the bet with the baby on his lap.
Yes.
2-0. Then the baby hits the button and another 0 happens.
You think so?
Yeah, like there's literally no other possible way this happens.
Okay, let me read it again.
Also, it's very obvious.
Claims
there's
his
only
baby-
one way
oh.
it happens, and it's very obviously.
Okay, so the baby turned the $20 bet into a $200 bet, meaning the baby touched the phone and added a 0.
Yeah, what I just described, yeah.
The baby
only
literally
possible
said,
way it could happen.
"Why don't you turn that into 200, Dad?"
Okay, so then what's this? And it was Zhang Joanna starts round 1. Of course they're going to start round 1.
He must have meant starts round 2.
Oh, right, there it is. Starts round 2. Come on, GC. Too much vino over there. Valentina and Yuri Glover fight doesn't go the distance. Wow. 28 seconds. Look at that baby. What a lovely baby. Anyway, last one is Ollie Cheatham and Gaza Brew. These two, these are his words. These two sickos both took Yuri round 5 submission at 400 to 1. Both bet $2 and return 800. Insane stuff. There it is. How does someone do Yuri via submission in round 5? How's that possible?
There's certain books that'll take.
No, I know that. But what propels you to do that?
They're not showing the
Time?
500 other
different
variations of this that they had that makes this probably like a break even, or no, probably not a break even, just because this one's so out there and they probably made enough, but they had 10 to 15 other bets on Yuri by round 3 KO.
You think so?
Random. Yeah.
You calling BS?
No, I'm not calling BS because they won the ticket, clearly.
It'd be more impressive if this was their one bet on the main event.
Not happening.
No chance?
No chance. You also don't put $2 on your one bet.
No, if a baby got involved.
Happen.
That's true. It's a good point.
Yeah, but if the baby turns it from 2 to 200, now all of a sudden this one's crazier.
And so that's
Can we just talk about, like, what did you think happened exactly?
I don't know. I'm reading this. I'm like, is not a big bettor.
And Ariel's mind, the kid is like,
I'm just trying to figure out.
I don't understand.
Scenarios.
I think he was talking about his wife. Like, oh, my baby, you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
His main squeeze.
I mean, if it's that case, then, like, she's a sharp.
Well, I thought, like, she's like, baby, you got to go with Joanna or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
This version of reality in your mind is...
I don't know. I'm foreign to all this stuff.
I'm hoping that that the baby did actually do that.
You know what it sounded like?
Baby, listen.
The baby was like,
His voice, I mean.
Daddy,
Just
Yeah, and be sure to post the slip.
wait. So now you're putting the baby in the category of like these haters or whoever you're kind of aiming this at. The baby was innocent, and in fact, the baby helped this man make some money. Let's not go with the baby now.
Post the slip.
I will say this is very nice to see.
What is nice to see?
Your defense of him. I like it.
Of course. Wait a second. I'm the most loyal guy in the biz. What are you talking about?
We already did this last week. I don't want to do
When did I do this?
this.
I am the most loyal person that anyone has ever
You
met.
just threw me under the bus. Like,
What are you talking
you're
about?
like, why'd you drop my mic down? Like,
Oh,
your
that's
loyalty goes only so far.
Wow.
It's already unraveling.
There has never been a more loyal guy in the history of loyalty. Let
How did
alone
you turn me saying it's nice to see this into like, wait a minute.
That's annoying. I go on Twitter every time he makes the picks. And let's be honest. I mean, big baby face in the business, GC, right now. He
Yeah.
can do no wrong.
The mensch of all mensch is the baby face.
Honestly, reminds me of like 2014 New York Rick.
I mean, we're not there anymore. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't get a defense like this. You throw me to the wolves.
Wow. Really?
I believe it.
2014 fit like UFC
No,
fit?
not 2014. That's when I was the baby face.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying 2014 New York Rick could do no wrong.
Yeah.
UFC
Well,
fit.
that's right around the time. That's right around the time the moment that shifted it all kind of happened. So
What shifted it all? Oh,
2014. So maybe let's go to like 2012, 2013.
No. That was 2016.
Oh, okay. All
You're,
right.
you're
So
talking
maybe-
Ronda?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
All right, so
2016.
I had like 3 years until it.
Yeah, no, that definitely, there was a shift there. But even that, I mean, it was more of like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now you're full-blown heel.
Listen, I mean,
By the way,
throw me with the wolves. I'm going to start to eat.
no, but by the way, you have to, like, there can't be two faces on the show, you know?
No, I don't. See, you turned this into something it's not. I say, great, it's good. It's good that you're out there supporting your dude.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute, who don't I support?
Yeah, that's right.
That's the Ariel Helwani tone.
Yeah, well, I get very defensive. No, I see
coming
him.
at you.
I see him post the pics, and then people are like,
Let me tell you something that
Yeah,
I
go
hope
ahead,
GC
please.
knows as well.
please.
Read it.
I know.
Don't.
You know what? Can I
That's
be
the
honest?
secret.
People send it to me. That's the problem. Alex Weber, the by the way, what about Dominic Reyes?
Okay, so tell Alex Weber, hey Alex,
Don't send it to
need
me.
it. Thanks. Don't send it to me, bruh.
By the way, what about Alex
Also-
Weber getting a shout out from Dominic Reyes?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Making him aware of the Jays.
Yeah. What was your also?
Yeah, GC is gonna bounce back. Like, we know this. The man's been giving out winners the entire
on
run.
fire.
Like, come on.
He's on fire.
It's a stumble. It's nothing. He's coming back with the winners.
Don't I know it? Stumbles, they can happen in this biz. I'll say it. I went with Glover. You know, he was the H-Dow. It was very under the radar. I don't know if you caught it. It was very hush hush.
Wait, you made an official?
I did.
Where
Look,
did it
I would have come on here and patted myself on the back. I would have.
Where did it happen?
It was on like the dark web.
You know what?
It was very hush.
I give you respect because you could have just
No.
not mentioned it because I didn't even know what happened.
I did.
I was
even,
about to talk about how gun shy you are that you can't even
can't even
give
say
them
it.
out anymore.
I will say this: I was leaning towards Joanna and Glover, but by the end of the week before the fight, I was completely off the Joanna thing, just because
Why?
it was just one of those things where I felt like father time.
Such a long layoff.
The layoff.
And also-
I said the layoff was going to help her or hurt her, and in the end,
Yeah.
I decided it was going to hurt her.
Not only that, but she shifted into this mode where she talks about almost anything but fighting.
Yeah.
Every time she gets a microphone, every time anybody interviews her, and this is after the fight, but it also was clear before the fight. Like, this is not like a hindsight notice. I am doing so many things, so many businesses. Everything's been so great for me. Business is booming. And then UFC had to sort the contract, and then I'm back. It felt very like just a business decision. I'm not trying to cast aspersions or say that Joanna's like heart isn't in it, but at a certain point, she has so much more in her life that she's worried about and focused on and trying to accomplish. That fighting becomes secondary. Where I feel like somebody like Zhang Weili, her sole focus right now is getting back the title. That's it. That is all she wants and all she's gonna do. So that creeps in. that's not to say that I didn't think, as I mentioned to you last week, that's not to say that I didn't think Joanna had a possibility to win that fight. But there's just so much more going on in Joanna's life that, like, at a certain point, fighting is not the only thing. And you know what? Her legacy is fully established. There is nothing for her left to do. Shout out to her, amazing career. And she deserves to be happy and move on to these other things. And it seems like she is.
This is why the careers of a GSP, and even more so than GSP because he took the long layoff and came back for the one fight, a DC are so impressive. DC was at the top. He's now in his 40s, and he's fighting for the belt. I mean, like, I think his last 10 fights or something were for the belt, something like that. And obviously he lost his last fight, but was hanging in there with Stipe, got poked in the eye, all that stuff. It's so rare to end up on top. It's so rare to go out on top. It's so rare to go out on a title fight, on a title victory. Even Glover's thing is different because it's the ones who have tasted the success and then try to build themselves back up. More often than not, historically, it's incredibly hard to get back up there because you have someone like Zhang who had the success for just like a fleeting moment, then loses the belt. She is so hungry to get back in there. She still hasn't tasted what life is like as a champion. Joanna got that run. She got that fame. She got everything, and she wants to do so much. She's also older. It's really hard to put yourself back in those shoes.
There's also something to, like, they've done that, right?
Yeah, they did it.
They've already done that. It's not as new. It's a different type of challenge. But yeah.
Reminds me of a famous line. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about it.
No.
It's there was this great boxer
Do it in
Marvelous.
The voice.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler once said, "Ew, it's so hard to wake up at 4 a.m. to pound the pavement. Ew." Actually, that's what makes this Misha Tate thing so impressive.
Can I just say, though, this thing is like full Adam Sandler. Like, it's
is it
like
really?
Straight. Yeah, like it is. It's just an Adam Sandler.
No, Adam Sandler's like, yabba-doo, yabba-doo.
Yeah, but like the cadence of it, it's like.
But he's not talking about the haters.
No. I mean, he's just doing his Adam Sandler bit. Sorry, well, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No. By the way, did you see Hustle?
I did.
You did? I have not. So like I said, my wife has been away, so I've had like 10 minutes here. I can't get through a show without falling asleep. So I'm 30 minutes into Hustle because I've watched it in 5 different installments. Yeah. I'm literally going 10 minutes, whatever. 5 minutes here. It is so good. God, I love it. Does it get better?
Oh, it gets way better.
Really?
Yeah.
No spoilers,
I don't think
please.
it peaks early. I think it gets better.
Oh, it's so good.
I ultimately liked it. I really liked it a lot.
There seems like a butt coming here.
No, it's just that, you know what it is? It was very much it was very clearly like an NBA vehicle, you know, like it was very
too much NBA.
Like a little too much cameos from like the top. Now, don't get me wrong. That's what people come for, and that's why it's going to ultimately be successful. But to be honest, the best moments and the best actors in it are Juancho and
Anthony Edwards, right?
Anthony Edwards, just killing.
I haven't even gotten to Anthony Edwards.
Dude, Anthony Edwards.
Really?
Like,
how do they even find it? Like, I know Anthony's a great guy. He's got the personality.
He's just hilarious, but like then they put him in it, and he's not even doing like comedy in this, like because that's how we know him, right? Anthony Edwards is like the funniest dude in the NBA. He's an incredible actor. He kills it. He absolutely smashes it. But everybody in it was great.
Sandler's
good
great.
Movie. Good, yeah.
He plays the role of the sort of like beaten down, disgruntled guy.
Yep. Life has taken a shot at the character.
Also, I think LeBron's company produced it, so maybe that's why they got all of the.
I'm sure that didn't hurt. You know, LeBron and the NBA are behind it. I'm sure it didn't hurt to
well, no, I think LeBron gets the NBA behind it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the NBA is behind it without LeBron.
Unless, yeah, sure. There you
go. One of the great,
but very good
failures of my life, because Adam Sandler is one of, if not my favorite actor, just because it meant like I remember when his comedy album came out. Frank, you remember the comedy album?
Which one?
I think the first
what the hell
one.
is wrong with me? I think is one of them.
The one you remember, the Cantaloupe one?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a cantaloupe? Yeah, I guess.
See how different are those voices?
I know.
They're pretty the same.
Why did you come out of the bush? So cantaloupe. They talk about some other stuff, but I've never seen Uncut Gems. Can you believe that? Yeah,
I've never seen it either.
You've never seen it, yeah. And then
talk about a good movie.
And then I'm listening to him on Bill Simmons' podcast.
Yeah,
shout out to Bill, love Bill. And they're talking they're talking Uncut Gems, and they're like, nah, we won't talk about the ending. We don't give spoilers. And then they're like, oh, it's been 2 years.
Oh,
we could talk.
they did that?
And then they said what happened. I'm not
Okay.
going to say it.
Well, you know what? Maybe you don't watch Uncut Gems anyway because
No, that
It's
looks
like-
amazing.
yeah, but it's very like frantic is the way I'd describe it. Like you can't breathe for 2 hours is basically how Uncut Gems is.
But it seems like
It
a,
might give you a little bit of a
career-defining
panic
role.
attack is
Greatest
what I'm
Adam Sandler movie. I saw someone rank them recently. Who ranked them?
saying.
And I was not in favor of the rankings.
Mine is probably. Geez, I don't even know. I mean, it's got to be between like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, right? Like those are probably the two top contenders.
Someone did a graphic on Twitter, and I didn't agree with it.
I'd go Billy Madison, Wedding Singer, and then
No,
Happy
come on,
Gilmore.
stop it.
These are my opinions.
Is this a legit opinion, or is this you?
I really like Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer was fantastic.
You know what's my like one like that? My like underrated, but not not the top, but I still love 50 First Dates. I really like.
50 First Date's a great one.
Him and Drew together, fantastic. It's
Wait.
got to be Billy Madison or
Oh, I'm looking at a
Happy
site called
Gilmore.
Vulture. What's Vulture?
a pop culture site.
They have Click as number one. Come on.
Okay, that's a joke though.
Click was good, but I mean,
Is that no? That's like a parody.
I know.
No, I'm saying like the site is a parody, right?
No,
That
no, no.
list?
Number
So
two.
what's number two?
Number two is Wedding Singer.
This feels like somebody's pulling your leg.
Number
Tracking
three.
with number 2 there. Yeah.
Number three actually is an underrated one, which I love. Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah, great movie.
Great movie.
All right, so Click.
Number
is actually
four is
number
Billy
one?
Madison.
Are we sure these are not like highest grossing or something?
No.
How could Click be higher? I mean,
Big Daddy number five. Also a great one that I feel like is somewhat like I like Big Daddy more than Waterboy.
yes, me
I
too.
can't agree with that one.
Really?
Me too.
I like Waterboy
Same.
a lot.
The Wick. Oh, the
Retweet.
Week of. I never saw the Week of.
Never even heard of it.
Have you seen it, Frank?
No,
Funny People. think I
Funny
saw it.
people.
that's on the list. Yeah.
That's on the list. Happy Gilmore number 9. Get out of here with that.
That's too low.
50 First Dates number 10.
What
Dan's
about
had a great
Uncut
career.
Jet.
A lot of-
Uncut Gems 12.
what was the one with the undercover cop? Bulletproof.
No.
Wait, what?
That's I just now remembered this Adam Sandler movie. But Bulletproof, that was the name of it, right?
I didn't see that.
Is that for
It
real?
was from the 90s. Yeah, he was like his best friend ended
Why did
up
I
being
feel
an
like that
undercover
was like
cop, and
like
then
a
hilarity ensues.
What's it called? Like a Bruce Willis vehicle or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
By the way, very underrated one, which no one talks about, 8 Crazy Nights.
I never saw it.
What?
That's the
Never even heard
animated
of it.
one, right?
So good.
I mean,
Glad Little Nicky's not on that list.
yeah, Little Nicky was bad. Wait, 8 Crazy Nights, way better than Uncut Gems, right?
you've never even seen it.
But it's like,
Not on that list.
who knew Adam Sandler rankings were so controversial? I'm looking at another one on Yahoo.
I
Big
mean,
Daddy number 1. They
I
have.
think it's also era specific, right? Like people who are newer to Sandler might be like,
Well, Big
oh,
Daddy is
Uncut
like
Gems.
99.
These are old, like
They have Uncut at 3. Where's Billy Madison?
Billy Madison's got to be like
5.
ancient now.
Billy Madison has to be 1. I thought that was like universally recognized. No,
Or Happy. Those are the two.
those are the two. Meyerowitz, the Meyerowitz stories looks great. Never heard of it. Have you? That was it. I didn't mean to do
Speaking
that.
of old,
Sneaky.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Airheads. You remember Airheads?
yeah, that's that's like number 5.
That is really
I really
Frank's
like
got a
it.
weirdo list.
Reign Over Me. Not familiar with that. Man, what a career.
Dude's got a banger, like a resume that's just full of bangers. Good for him.
Oh, Hustle's here. Number 13. Oh, you remember Anger Management? I mean, we could do this all day. How is Click number 1 on that other list?
Don't get it. Don't get it.
Mr. Deeds. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Wow, above
Very, very sneaky, sir.
Waterboy. What's the greatest MMA movie of all time?
Warrior, for sure. Is there even anything that's like...
Here Comes the Boom?
No, we're not including documentaries, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a separate category. Yeah, no, it's definitely Warrior. That's like a legit good movie.
Frank?
The MMA is not even that great, but the movie, it's...
I would say Here Comes the Boom was better.
Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Fight Club.
You're joking. I mean,
Well,
haha, hilarious.
by the way, Fight Club, does that count?
I mean, why wouldn't
No.
it?
That's on MMA.
Street fighting.
No, that's like street fighting. Like underground fight clubs.
You don't think any Street Fighter has ever like
Oh, for
gotten
sure.
MMA? Okay, so
But
why doesn't it count?
Doesn't feel like I don't even know if I don't even think the UFC was a thing. When did Fight Club come out?
98.
Oh, yeah.
It was the thing.
99? 99.
Yeah.
Greatest MMA movie. Yeah, I guess it has to be Warrior, right?
It's a good movie. Legit good movie.
Did you ever see the Friends episode
I know.
with
Yeah.
what's his name? Favreau.
Jon Favreau. I know a lot of people are into Kingdom, the show, the series.
Oh yeah, never saw it.
I've always said that was really good. I know they featured a lot of MMA fighters on it. I never saw it either. Not a TV
You know what someone told me?
movies guy.
Oh wait, you haven't seen it?
I have not seen it, but people have recommended it.
Frank, have you seen it?
I haven't.
You know the actor Jonathan Tucker? By the way, this website that I'm looking at has Red Belt as number 1, Never Back Down 3 as number 2,
No,
Boyka, Green Street 3,
First of all,
Here Comes
half
the
of these are
Boom.
not even like MMA movies.
The Philly Kid, Blood, what?
Red belt, yes, but half of these are not.
And
even
just
MMA
to be
movies.
clear, what are we constituting as an MMA movie?
I don't know.
It has to have
movie
a
that they
fight
say
in an MMA cage, like a real.
So like an
MMA fight.
organized MMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why? What did you think we were talking about?
I was just curious what the threshold was. I mean,
Smashing Machine number 1, Doc.
Yeah, but Doc,
Yeah. Anyway, do you know Jonathan Tucker, the actor?
the name sounds familiar. Yeah.
He's in. There was a movie called Fighting. I think I've
wait,
seen
so
that.
Thunderdome, that's an MMA cage or no? Ask
What
me
is
for a
I'm
friend.
gonna say no.
Are you talking about Spider-Man? Wasn't that in the
Mad
film?
Max.
Mad Max. Which was the one with Macho Man as the bad guy?
Yeah, that was a Spider-Man movie, but wasn't that That was wrestling. That was a steel cage wrestling match.
Oh, this other one.
This is what the people come for.
This other one has Warriors 1,
Yeah,
Undisputed
of course.
2 as 2, Never Back Down. Yeah, there's been some bad, like Bloodsport doesn't count. Here
No,
comes the boom.
Why not?
No, these.
What about Over the Top?
Over the
arm
top.
wrestling
That was
movie. Not even
incredible.
A fight movie.
That was incredible. Anyway, what I wanted to say was Jonathan Tucker is an actor. Look him up. He's in Warrior. No, not Warrior. He's in that TV show you just
Kingdom.
mentioned, Kingdom. And when I was working for Fox, I kid you not, maybe someone out there can verify this. He came up to me when I was in the back, and he's like, "Ariel Helwani, big fan, man, blah blah
Yep.
blah," and told me that there's a character on the show that was based on me. There's like a journalist guy.
Nobody's ever like investigated this.
I don't know. Maybe no one's seen it. But according
Kingdom's popular with MMA fans.
according to this guy, he said there was one of the
Now
stars.
what we need is somebody who all the MMA fans who have seen Kingdom.
Yes.
Show us who the reporter guy is, and let's see if it's
So I don't know if he looks like me, but apparently he's like a slimy fellow. Not a slimy fellow, but there's
Is this a therapy session?
Does it
No.
have like a disclaimer like it's based on?
he came to me, and then I was like, well, why didn't you just ask me? I would have done it. I've actually been asked to do a few movies in my day.
I think I mean you could have done it. I was gonna say I think they're trying to do like fictional characters, but at the same time you could just give you a different name and do it.
Well, they asked you and you said no, and they decided to roll with it anyway. Then you could.
No, they never asked me.
That's what I'm saying. They just didn't bother to ask you.
There was another movie that asked me to be, and I think Kenny was in it. Kenny Florian, maybe Stephen Bonner.
Ooh.
And I think they were filming it in Alabama, and I was like, man, what am I going to do?
This was an MMA movie or just a
Yeah, they wanted me to do some talk show. I think Christian was in it too. Christian of wrestling fame. John Moxley was in it
did
also.
this come out?
No, yes, John Moxley. John Moxley movie, MMA movie, Cage Fighter. There it is.
What year did this come out?
Oh, very recently, 2020.
Okay.
Gina Gershon, Josh Herdman, Chuck Liddell, Michelle Ryan, Georgia Bradner, and they asked me to be in it.
Never even hit my radar.
Yeah. You're a big fan of this, right, Frank?
Huge.
4.5 out of 10 on IMDb. I mean, it's better than a 1.7.
What would that be?
Come on. No? All right. Well, I feel like there's an opening for a great MMA movie, but everyone does it
There is for
really,
sure.
really poorly.
I'll be honest. I thought Halle Berry's attempt wasn't bad.
Oh my God. We didn't even mention that.
I thought it was pretty decent.
Did you really see it?
Yeah, I really saw it.
Wow.
It was not bad.
I did not see it. I was salty about that. I didn't like how they did Katzengano and Cyborg dirty.
I mean, it's a different.
It is good though.
It's not bad. It's really not.
And Valentina's like the main.
She's not in it a lot.
But she's the bad
literally
guy.
One fight, but she is the main. She is the champ. She is the one she's trying to beat.
And who wins? Is that a spoiler?
Not gonna spoil the movie.
Is Invicta in it?
Yeah.
Like
Promotion is Invicta.
Wow. Is Shannon in it?
Is Shannon in it? No, the promoter's the promoter's a man.
That's weird.
And
Wait, it's an all-female promotion?
it's a female promotion, but he is a man.
Okay, well.
And no, Shannon's not in it. Julie, I think, is
Kedzie?
in the commentary. Yeah, and
Kedzie's on comms?
yeah, but it wasn't TJ. Who was the other commentator?
That's whack.
Was it Eve Edwards? I forget.
As the play-by-play?
Yeah, somebody else was in the commentary. Anyway.
All right, before we go, prediction time. Who's Yuri's first title defense against?
Man, this is very tough.
It's so tough, right?
I think it's all going to be timing, and it's all going to... It really... I mean, you tell me if you disagree with this. It's going to come down to, can they make the fight in Eastern Europe, and then it will be Jan, and they'll just do it. If not, it will be Glover, in my opinion.
Wow, so Anthony doesn't get... If he wins, Anthony doesn't get it.
I think they'd have to have... I mean, imagine the performance you'd have to sell people on that fight over running it back with Glover.
If Anthony gets a big knockout, gets on the microphone...
People just watched. And also, I think this is unfortunate timing. I think it's almost worse that it's happening right after. If this happened 3 months from now, the shine on that fight would kind of have started to...
Which one are you talking about?
The Glover and Yuri fight. It would have started to fade away. It's so fresh right now. Anthony or Ankalaev is going to have to legit like decapitate the other dude to have...
Anthony Ankalaev is in a month and a half. That's like an eternity in MMA.
Nah, not far enough to
really
lose the luster on this one.
Right now, top of my head, I can't tell you who headlined the fight night before this weekend's pay-per-view. Top of my head, who headlined it?
Yeah, that's not the point, though. You remember the best fight of the year.
No, but honestly, who did headline it?
Yeah, I don't know. But you remember...
That's crazy.
You remember the fight of the year a month later. That's my point.
Oh, my God. I can't remember.
Wait, what was the question? Who headlined
the last main event? Someone's writing on Slack. I'm not looking.
No. Casey was saying, "Here Comes the Boom" is better than Warrior. I mean,
I agree with that.
You haven't even seen it.
Yeah. No. I have seen Warrior. Warrior. Yes, I did.
Right.
It was good. But Here Comes the Boom, way better.
It's a better movie. That's for sure.
Wait, who headlined the last?
Hold on.
Oh my God. I have no... That was 9 days ago. June. Wait.
I'm blanking. I don't know.
June.
It all runs together.
No, I don't know either. I'm not playing game. Wait, June 4th. Who headlined June 4th? This is crazy. I mean,
this tells you.
If they're June 4th, what were we doing? I guess I got to look it up.
Look it up, because I have no idea. I have no idea either.
Doesn't that say something?
Yeah. There's too much, man. There really is.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Volkov Rosenstrike.
There you go.
There it is. Wow. Who headlined before that?
Come on, man.
Home Vieira. It's been a great stretch.
But did you forget Hamzat and Gilbert?
No, of course not.
No. So that's my point.
Right.
More time would have been good. Now it's happening too quick, I think. Yeah, but how do you not do Yuri and Jan if you can do it in that circumstance? You know, if you.
To your point, I think Yuri versus Glover 2 in that same spot might
do just as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jan has his fan base. No, it's a tough one. It's a tough
those
one.
two combined, it could be very special. But like the logistics involved to say like we're gonna book this stadium, we're gonna do it. Find the venue first. Jan suggested in Poland. Find the venue, book it out for that many people. That's tough stuff to get aligned. Right now, you could just run back Glover and Yuri, and nobody would be mad about it.
Yeah. Shout out to our old friend Corporate Jake, who was actually watching.
Yeah.
Texted me.
No, he was not.
He wasn't?
I texted him about it. He's lying. He was not watching. You really think he's watching? Come on.
No, I was shocked. Well, actually,
I texted him about it.
You did?
Yeah.
That actually warmed my heart.
No, sorry.
What'd you say? He gave him a shout out?
Here will be the sign. If he talks about this, you'll know he was watching.
Okay,
if
yeah.
he doesn't, then you know he wasn't.
He texted me at 3:16 saying, "I always listen," with a kissing emoji.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Okay.
You gave him the heads up?
I texted him.
I was actually like, wow, that actually means a lot to me.
Here we go. This is the test.
All right.
If he says anything about this interaction, keep a eye on your phone.
Should we should we keep the stream going until he responds? What do you think about this new camera angle here, Frank?
Oh, yeah.
This is big. You don't notice a difference?
It's a game changer.
No, you can actually see the Fedor picture.
It's trending on Twitter.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Yeah, hashtag new angle.
Wow. All right. I feel a lot better
Here's
about
a question for you. If you hadn't mentioned it,
would anyone have realized?
any single person have been like, wow, they changed it.
I'll tell you, Jedi would have realized for sure. The guy's pulling up tweets from 6 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think.
I asked him how he figures out that's like how he remembers. He says just his memory.
Nah, BS. He goes to his Twitter account from that day. He goes to a year ago on the day. The
Says
same
his
way
memory.
Everybody else does the anniversaries. I mean, this is not rocket science here.
Why do you have to call BS? What? Expect the best in people.
You're so easily duped by this nonsense. I mean, come on. He remembers it. Yeah. He sends out 3 of them a day.
That's all. I mean, it's
He
impressive.
goes back to that date on Twitter and then finds it. And that's not to say that he's doing anything that anybody else can't do, or he's not good for him, is my point.
Okay. All right. We're out of time. It's a nice little neat,
Thank God.
you know. Ew, they go so long. Who has time to watch this?
This voice has got to stay. This voice has got to stay.
Thank you very much, New York Rick. We will talk to you on Wednesday.